grocery business of which we're in has been a business in which that I grew up in, my family grew up in, my wife cemented and helped grow. We've been successful because we've been blessed spiritually, physically, and mentally. And we've had lots of great associates of which that we've worked with.
I'm really happy to tell you about the history because I've really studied this history of Grandpa John Broulim and how that he and Maria Kostner lived over in Bohemia, Czechoslovakia. Grandpa John had the dream to come to America and to make it better for his family. They lived in New York. While they were there, they had the children Adolf and Oscar and Sophia, Anna, and then Charlie was the oldest. Well, it got to be a hardship, so they moved on to Chicago. The news came that out in Montana, you could become really quite wealthy by being able to be good farmers and running the land. So they had no money whatsoever, but they and the 5 children came across on a little flatbed locomotive type of it. Charles and Adolf went into town, and they started to work for different grocery people. Charles heard that there was this wonderful place called Rigby, Idaho, where that there was possibly, in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and Rigby, some possibilities to come into some stores. He came into Rigby, and there he was able to start up a little Broulim store, and it was a nice little store where if somebody wanted something, he would just get it and take it to them. From coming across from Czechoslovakia to New York to Chicago to Montana to Idaho, pressing forward with the legacy of Broulim's, always with the dream that you could just really make it big, just by trying, and by never quitting, and by knowing that the customer was always right.
I think talking about the business is that the importance of being excited about what you do, but also excited, the fact is that willing to make changes.
And take risks.
And I think that's what you have to do. It's that willing to make changes, willing to realize that you cannot stay. All of us have experienced that in our company at the present date. Is that you grow not to become big, but you grow to satisfy needs of other people, but also employees wanting to be able to experience some leadership.
And then guess what? There became a machine that had a memory that you could add things, and it had a memory on it. And we saved up and bought that machine.
Yeah. Oh, I remember
awesome.
the first cash ready, or the first adding machine that was splitting, and it could multiply and divide.
We couldn't believe it.
I think one of the good things that I say is that our stores, I'm really proud of, not because there's the store itself, but real proud of the fact is that I think that they're, for the communities that they're in, they're great stores. The quality of them, what we offer, the service, the variety, the types of things that we offer are what you find in the big cities. We belong to a shared group, a national shared group. It's composed of some of the finest people in the United States. And what a blessing. We go, we hear, we take, share, we listen, and we brought back a lot of those things which have entitled us to keeping up on the market more than we have. Also, I have to say that our family has become involved with it. It's a family business, and as we try to continue to grow it, like I said, it's not to be big, it's to exist and to be able to look to the future.
Every person is an integral part of Broulim's. Every team member, we can't do without one member. And they're all a major part of the whole. So they are so important to us.
The business world is tough. Once you reach a pinnacle, it doesn't mean that you can stay there. You can be bumped off of that pinnacle overnight. You have to keep up with it. You have to keep advanced. You have to keep doing things that are exciting and that, so that the people that work with you, your associates, your team members, they're excited about, number one, is that they know that they're taken care of in wages, in benefits, but it's also that they're appreciated at what they do, and make it that they can make a difference.